Hi everyone, Harris here with iDownloadBlog, and I think most people would agree that the iPad Pro is not complete without a killer keyboard option. And while there are a lot out there, I think there are about 4 primary premium case options. So of course there is Apple's Folio, but then you also have BRYDGE's keyboard case, you have Logitech's, and finally you have ZAGG's Slimbook Go. They range in price, bulk, functionality, and frustration levels, but let's figure out which one might be the right one for you. So quickly going through pricing, because that's obviously a very important factor. ZAGG stands out here with an offering that starts under $100, which is almost the cost of Apple's straight up Folio case without a keyboard, but goes for $130 for the 12.9-inch version, but you can actually get these both for like $20 cheaper on Amazon. Logitech's is not too much more, starting at $120 and kindly only $10 more for the 12.9-inch version. BRYDGE and Apple start the more premium game, priced at $149 and $169 for the BRYDGE keyboard, and Apple's is $179 and $199, which is rather crazy, but that's just the Apple tax. But then again, Amazon has it for around $10 off. Price aside, I think design, weight, and bulk are going to be pretty important as well. Apple's case is very light, 10.37 ounces. ZAGG's is a little bit more at about 13 ounces. Then Logitech's is 20.1 ounces, and BRYDGE is hefty at around 25 ounces. Apple's is by far the most compact, adding almost no thickness, very, very little thickness, and literally no height to the iPad, and maybe a millimeter or so of width just with the hinge. BRYDGE's adds very little dimension outside of thickness, but it about doubles the thickness of the iPad, which means this is a dense option. Logitech's adds bulk everywhere because it's a thick rubbery case that sort of feels like you're wrapping the iPad in a gray marshmallow. And the ZAGG case is thick, but it's not ridiculous, but adds a lot of height to the iPad when it's in landscape because of an Apple Pencil slot and extra material, which seems unnecessary to me, but does add some dimension. Now in terms of connection type, all but Apple's are Bluetooth, with ZAGG's and BRYDGE's being completely independent of the keyboard, meaning you don't actually have to be attached to the keyboard to use it, while Logitech's requires a physical docked connection, which sort of defeats the purpose of Bluetooth. And Apple's case uses its automatic smart connector, which has worked perfectly for me so far. And the actual keyboards vary greatly. ZAGG's keyboard is circular with a function row and 7 colors of backlighting. Logitech is rounded squares, standard chiclet sizing with backlighting. BRYDGE is also chiclet with white backlighting, while Apple offers no backlighting and no function row, and by far has the least travel and least tactile feel and click when typing. I think I like BRYDGE's MacBook Air-esque typing experience the best, and then a tie between ZAGG and Logitech, which are both excellent and comfortable. Logitech definitely offers the most protection and can hold an Apple Pencil or Logitech Crayon, but it is bulky and in the middle of the pricing category. It only has one typing angle, which isn't great. ZAGG's has a great typing experience, a completely detachable keyboard that can pair to another device, which is awesome. Complete flexibility in the hinge, meaning you can do any angle, not just one, and it's the cheapest option by far. But I've had one hinge snap on me already on a different case, and the lack of sturdy magnets prevents this from being a case that stays closed, that locks the iPad, and more. BRYDGE's is the best looking by far, and a very, very good typing experience, unlimited viewing angles, and is detachable, but requires more work than Apple's or ZAGG's, and it is pricey. It's pretty pricey, and it's heavy, but it's not overly bulky in terms of dimension, and definitely feels like a laptop. And finally, Apple's is by far the slimmest, but it only has 2 viewing angles. It's very expensive and has the worst typing experience. Go for ZAGG if you're on a budget. Go for Logitech if you're looking for protection or use a Logitech Crayon. Go for BRYDGE if you're looking for pure style and a great typing experience. And Apple's is the best if you're looking for the most streamlined experience, period. So those are my favorite cases. Let me know which ones are yours. Of course, I'll leave a link in the description, but thank you for watching.